Hit isn't someone I want to cross. At one point, she worked for Madame Kang on Gehenna, but when her house fell, her remaining girls scattered, not wanting to die in the coup. She wound up running freight with a merchantman and had the bad luck to be stranded on Lachion when things reached critical mass. Luckily, she's taken a liking to Dina and seems committed to our side. Dina is our ship's mechanic and gunnery specialist. With those skills, you expect her to be tough as nails, but she's pretty too, with her heart-shaped face and green eyes. Just by looking at her, you'd never know she's a princess in exile. She can never return to Tarnus. Her family is long gone. She's the last of the royal line. We didn't get along at first. She blamed me for the loss of her previous lover, Adane. It wasn't really my fault, but they didn't have too many options when they came to break me out of the prison on Perlis Station. Adane made her last jump saving me, and that's a navigator's lot. Unless you're like me. I've made so many jumps at this point that I'm not sure I believe burnout is inevitable for me anymore. Something always drags me back from the brink. Or someone. Like March. I gaze at him for a few seconds. He doesn't respond or glance my way. Ice blazes in his eyes like bits of amber. We're all standing too close to him for our own good. As well as my pilot, he used to be my lover. And maybe he will be again. I have to hold on to that, or everything else seems meaningless. Well, almost everything. If I lose March over what he did on Lachion, I'll still have Vel. The Ithtorian bounty hunter once tracked me across the galaxy. Now, I couldn't ask for a better friend. In this mission, he's our not-so-secret weapon. Unlike any delegation before us, we have an Ithtorian to guide us and prevent us from making catastrophic mistakes. If we succeed here, it will be because of Vel. As I've been studying them, they've been checking me out. A few of them smirk at the sight of me in the ceremonial robe I swore I'd never wear. My jaw clenches. Dina clears her throat. "We good to go?" Tapping the exit panel, I answer, "Let's do it." There's a bug escort waiting for us at the bottom of the ramp. They look militant, but not hostile. Vel deals with them and confirms they're supposed to convey us to the formal reception. The wait gives me ample time to fret. I'd say I have butterflies in my stomach, but with my luck, the Ithtorian delegate would overhear, and it would be mistranslated to mean I've eaten some sacred planetary flora, and then I'll ruin everything before it's begun. Actually, that's not fair. Since Vel functions as my translator, he'd never make such a mistake. That thought is just a manifestation of my fear something will go wrong. I surreptitiously swipe my palms against the sides of the stupid gold robe. So far, so good, but I'd be lying if I claimed not to be nervous as hell. Never has so much weight rested on my shoulders. Dina, Hit, JL, and March stand at my back, a silent honor guard. Doc stayed aboard the ship with Rose to work on some data he received from Carrie on Lachion. Vel stands on one side of me, ready to interpret. On my left, I have Constance, who looks almost prim in her black suit. I hope I don't make any terrible mistakes here. The chamber, where the Ithtorian Council has received us, defies my expectations regarding alien aesthetic sensibilities. Instead of inert furnishings or fabric on the floors, everything appears to be alive. Chairs are dense, cultivated shrubberies with petal-soft leaves. I run my fingers along the arm and enjoy a purely sensual shiver. I've never stood inside a room that felt like a living entity, but I'm conscious of a gentle pulse all around us, almost like a heartbeat. So much greenery, splashed with crimson, cream, apricot, azure. It's intoxicating.